Hey guys, got another gun here from my collection. This is a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. The barrel is 7 inches long. Again, it's meant as a pistol. It's definitely a prototype weapon. You know, again, prototype weapon from my collection. The internals of the trigger here are an AR-15, a semi-automatic AR-15 trigger. It even has the safety on it. The magazine catch is kind of similar to an AR, but a little different. Again, the magazines are very prototypey. There's two of them. There's this one, and there is a longer one right here. There's single stack mags, so you don't get as many as you think you would. You might get 15 in this one, probably 10 in that one. A little bit more about it. It has a Sig Romeo red dot on it, and it does have a single point sling on the back here. I'll undo that, but yeah, let's get some good look at the lines here. There's just really a push button here for the magazine catch, and of course, you know, just a semi-automatic blowback 9mm. It really is a fun gun to shoot. I put several rounds to it this afternoon, and I'll show you some range pictures here in a minute. But yeah, I mean, it's it's rudimentary, prototypey, a very unique gun again from my collection. But hey, let's take it to the range, put a few rounds to it. I'll even do a mag change for you. All right, check it out. But yeah, it's just a really fun, I guess, Tech 9 kind of look about it. Really astute viewers of my channel might recognize this trigger assembly from a previous, another prototype. But just a little more about it. Like I said, it's a Green Mountain barrel blank, 7 inches long, 1 in 10 twist. That was what you'd want for 9mm. This one really, I put 115 grain up to 147 grain. It seems to like them all. But since I took this gun out this morning, I was going to show you how to field strip it for cleaning. The first step is there are 4 screws back here on the back, and you take that out, and that will get you the recoil spring and the recoil spring guide. But let me do that real quick. Okay, here's that, I guess that receiver plug took out. There's the main spring guide, and there is a rubber, I guess, buffer, very hard rubber buffer back here for when the bolt slams into it. But to get the bolt out, you just pull it back, and you pull the bolt handle out right here, and the bolt will just slide on out the back. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I got that bolt out. There's the bolt handle. Like I said, it just goes like lots of these styles of guns go. But here's that bolt. Pretty little intricate design in here. There is an ejector post down the receiver, and of course there's an extractor. Get that in focus for you. An extractor here, again 9mm. The bolt weighs about 1 pound 9 ounces, which is I believe about where it would need to be. And there's a spring-loaded firing pin down in here again that the AR-15 semi-auto mechanism will hit. But so now that now it's been pretty much field stripped, have access to the chamber to clean it. That's really all you do. To put it back together, though, this is the way the AR-15 hammer works. You have to take the trigger housing off. Let me do that real quick. Okay, there's that trigger housing. This part's aluminum. Everything else is steel. That's just a standard, semi-automatic AR-15 trigger components in there. And that wood is walnut with a little bit of linseed, I believe. But again, it's a weird prototype from my collection. Okay, to reassemble it, we have to put the bolt in and with the bolt handle. And let me do that real quick. Okay, got that in there. Everything glides nice and smooth. I was going to say, I have a channel over on Rumble, and I'll have a more detailed video. If this thing really interests you, check out my Rumble video, Garage Guy 3006, over on Rumble. But the next step, we could put either the trigger or the I guess the back plug in, but we'll put this in first. Again, it just goes in, and of course the guide rod nests in the back of the bowl here. That way everything stays lined up. But you put that in and put these 4 screws in. Let me do that real quick. Hey guys, real quick, I do have some books available on Amazon for several of the guns from my collection. If you want to, there is a playlist called Books on Guns on my channel. You can check these out. Maybe one of these books interests you. Again, they're available on Amazon. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, and yeah, the final step is to just reattach this trigger housing, which is just two screws here in the bottom of the receiver. So yeah, guys, there it is, all back together. Just want to function check it. Hit the safety off. Yeah, everything works pretty good. Neat little gun for my collection. Like I said, pretty simple design. For my longtime viewers, I hope you appreciate the new format. But again, it's another interesting gun from my collection. But hey, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Be safe and God bless. Thanks.